lot of laundry here to fold. So I folded my laundry. I figured I'd tell you just a little bit about myself. So I actually am about to be 22, which a lot of you watching are like, there's no way, there's just no way. Yes, there is a way. I am just extremely petite. I don't wear makeup, so I do the natural look. By doing all those things makes me look a little bit younger. So I'm 22. Well, I will be in May. I live with my boyfriend. We live in South Haven, Mississippi, which is like Memphis, Tennessee. We just got a house. We just moved, so we just got a house. I am currently unemployed. I'm looking for a job. What else? When I got out of high school, I actually attended college for 3 semesters, so a year and a half. So I've got like basically half a year to get an associate's degree, or just 1 semester to get an associate's degree. So they always have that option. It's just I don't know what necessarily I would want to go to school for to have a degree in to get a job for it. If I go back to school, I'll have to pay for it probably by myself unless I can somehow get some grants or something. I originally was going to college for athletic training. So, to be an athletic trainer, you could do the physical therapist route or you could do the athletic training route. So basically the overall, what you'd call it, would be sports medicine. I loved it. I loved every minute of it because while I was in college, I was with the soccer team, the girls soccer team. And I really loved it. I played sports in high school, I played sports in middle school, I played sports basically always playing a sport. I ran cross country, I ran track, I played soccer, and I powerlifted. I tried out for golf. I made the golf team, couldn't do it because it overlapped in the same time as powerlifting, which I was really passionate about at the time. I went to state in that, and then so it was competitive powerlifting. I competed and went to state, qualified and all that. But anyways, so being I had the athletic background, my papa was actually coach for like 30 years, and my dad and my uncle, they all played sports. My grandma actually was a dancer. She was on the dance team at the same college I ended up at. The last semester I was there was it was Perkinston, so Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. She was actually a Perkette there, which I thought that was really cool because I never knew that. She doesn't talk about it, but I thought that was super cool. What else? So I'm not currently enrolled in school or anything like that. I am looking for a job. Don't know exactly what I want to do, so I don't know if the job I'll end up getting right now would be something temporary or something that I will grow in. I am just unsure, and I know that's okay. I still have time to figure it all out. But what else do y'all want to know about me? I love to cook. I love cooking. It has become my passion, especially since I sit at home all day. I get in the kitchen. I start around noon, so it's like 11:30 right now. I'd get in there right now and start cooking. What do I cook? I love to bake. I know that in one of the last vlogs y'all saw, I had a chocolate, what was it called? A chocolate coffee cake. I know I made one of those. I'm always baking. Goodness, I'm always I wish I could edit because I would insert every picture of all like the stuff I've baked before. There wouldn't be enough room on the screen. But so I love to cook. It's relaxing. I find it just, I don't know, it's just so rewarding because you get in there, you put all your effort into it, and then this product, this beautiful product that you get to eat comes out, and I don't know, just I really love that. I don't love to clean, but I find myself doing it a lot now that we have this. This isn't like a huge house, so don't think I live in a mansion or anything, but to me this is a big house because when we lived in Florida, it was literally a studio apartment. It was a 1-bedroom apartment, and it was so small. It only fit like a half of a fridge, one of those old school like small fridges, and then a stove, but one of the old school like thin stoves, and a tiny counter next to the sink. So that was when you first walked in. There was a small 2-person table to sit at, and then there was the queen size bed literally a foot away from that table, and then from there was like this little tiny closet, and then a bathroom door, and then you had your bathroom. Like that was it, and it was literally I don't know measurements well enough to tell you like 4x6 or whatever, but it was really small. It basically fit, if you wanted to fit, you couldn't fit two queen size mattresses in there, just one. That was it. Like you could not put another one in there. It doesn't matter which way you turned it, it wouldn't fit. That's how small. So anyways, when I tell you this house is big, it's big from what we came from Florida. And it's crazy because we pay basically the same as rent was there here. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's crazy to me. Anyways, what else do I like to do? I don't even know. I'm very artistic or creative or whatever you want to call it. I love to draw things. It's something that I used to do when I was younger. I hadn't done it in probably years. From high school to college, I hadn't done it unless I had some kind of project or something, which was rare. But I know I showed you all in, I think, one of the first vlogs, that drawing. I just took something off Pinterest. I looked up like floral art decor on Pinterest, something like that. And I just looked at it. I had it on my phone, my iPhone 6. Yeah, this really small phone. And I was looking at this screen and just looking at this and just drawing. And it took me a little while. It took me all day to do those. But I was going to do like the white and black since I was doing it on computer paper. I don't have any like pretty artist paper or anything like that. And I don't have any paint for watercolor, and I'm not good with paint. So I don't know, to me, I really liked the black and white because you can leave it up to your mind to fill in the blanks and what you would imagine that to look like if it was in color. So I did a lot of shading and stuff in it, and I did it with color pencil. So a black color pencil, you can't wipe that off, you can't erase it. But Nathan came home and he was like, oh, this would be really good if you added color to the flowers. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I ended up adding color to it, but I haven't finished. I need to finish adding color. So like this, for instance, all these leaves. See, this is black color pencil, and there's no way I can go back over that with a different color. It just wouldn't look right. So I'm going to have to leave all the stems black. But I'm going to have to go back through, and I want to keep the effect of the middle parts of the leaf. So I'm going to find like a light colored green and shade all of the leaf part in. But you see where I did a lot of shading with my colored pencil. And these little bitty like flower buds, if you can tell. And I did back like a little bit of yellow over those. So all those little leaves I'm gonna have to go back through and do. But since I hung these with tape, I was regretting. Well, not regretting, but I just didn't want to have to take them down. To regret myself from taking them down. I didn't want them to rip. Not that the tape was very good. It was like Dollar Tree tape, but I still didn't want to take a chance. But if y'all can't tell, when he told me to add color, I had already had this one hung up. So the wall, if y'all can even see that, has texture to it. So since the wall has texture to it, when I colored in, it gave it this weird texture, which actually I thought was pretty because it was the only one. This is one of the biggest flowers, and it was the only one that had that. Because these are smooth. I did that one way too bright. I was going for like a mauve-y, orange, red color, and that one turned out way too yellow, red, orange, I don't know, way too bright. But then you see this one's very smooth as well. But yeah, anyways. Also, so I love to sew. That was another thing that I needed to tell y'all. I love sewing. I love embroidering things. I don't even have a sewing machine or anything like that. I just use my hands, and everything's done by hand. And I have to draw on whatever I'm doing to be able to sew it on. So I gotta go